Hi everyone, welcome to my first ever plan with me, really it's my first video ever. I'm using a kit by Piper Paper Company. It's called Paradise, and this is my Print Pression B6 planner. This is the first year that I've used this planner. I've been using it all of 2020 and I absolutely love it. Before this I was using Erin Condren planners, and this is a huge game changer for me. So the first thing I do is I put down glitter headers. It's not always glitter headers every week, but that's what it is this week. I use one color across, and you'll notice I'm not going to use all of the kit because I typically spread it out over 2 weeks. I feel like it looks better in the planner that way, not as crowded because it's so much smaller than the Erin Condren, but also it saves a lot of money, which is always a plus. So one of the things I realized when I was filming this is part of the thing about Plan With Me videos that I like to watch is they're so aesthetically pleasing and everyone has perfect, beautiful nails. And I have to say, you guys, I'm just very sorry you're not going to be seeing that in my videos. My nails are crusty at best. I'm a professional violinist for work, so I have to cut my nails at least once a week. They grow really fast, and it's not cute. Okay, so the next thing I'm going in here and putting in full boxes. Of course, I cut off a little bit of the bottom. I filmed this on an iPhone, so we'll see. But I always do this every week. I use 4 boxes per week, and I put one on Monday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, just because I like the way that it's spaced out. And then where I put it vertically is kind of based on my schedule for that day. So off to the side, I have a list of what I did that week. And yes, I plan retroactively. I know. My boyfriend is always like, and like my family, they're like, I don't understand, like you're planning, but you're doing it after the fact. But I don't know. Right now during quarantine, this is what I've been doing because I'm unfortunately not working because the virus and everything, and my industry is sadly probably going to be one of the last to come back. So planning is kind of for me just been trying to write down like a little highlight of each day to seem like I did something, because a lot of the days are a little bit depressing, but I promise it's not going to be a sad video. There's kind of a funny story that happened later in the week that I'll tell you about, but this week I was moving out of my apartment that I've lived in for the past year, and it was kind of a disaster. So here I am putting in more glitter headers. I don't always do that, but sometimes I feel like it looks better I don't know. We'll see. Okay, so now we're finally on to Monday. So pretty much this week was pretty boring because pretty much every day I was just packing and organizing, because I decided not to hire movers because I was living on the 5th floor of a building that didn't have an elevator, and that can be extremely, extremely expensive. And because I was putting my stuff in storage, I know that I'll have to do it again pretty soon. So trying to save some money. So this day I was just packing, and then I practiced a little bit, and then I took a trip to the storage locker. It's crazy. So many people are putting their stuff in storage right now in New York City that I have to drive to a storage locker that is like 30 minutes away outside of the city. So this is me looking for a little car sticker from Hey Soul Sticker. I love these. Are actually Prius stickers they're some of my favorite stickers from her, and I use them a lot, even though I don't have a Prius and I drive a red car, not a silver one. But okay, that's a little violin girl sticker from Joy of Planning. I'm always looking for violin stickers, and she has some really, really cute ones. So on Tuesday, surprise, more packing. I didn't really have that much stuff, but it was just that with all the stairs in my apartment and driving myself, doing it alone, like I can only do so many trips a day. But so again, just more packing, practicing, and I'm gonna bring in some washi here. This is one of my favorites. This is actually an Oops washi from Simply Gilded, but I can't find anything wrong with it. It's the the mixed metals, silver and gold. I also have the gold and rose gold one, and they're just so versatile. I use it with almost every kit. So later in the day, this day, we actually did something fun. One of my boyfriend's friends has a boat, and he had brought it up to the city. So we did like a little ride around Manhattan, and it was really cool to see the city like from that angle, from the water. So that was really fun. And then we went and we got pizza afterwards in Hoboken, New Jersey. Don't worry, I am not taking any public transportation still during coronavirus. But we have a car, so we've been able to go see some friends outdoors and stuff recently, which has been nice. So sorry the bottom is a little bit cut off, but you'll see it later in the video. I'm just writing down that we got some pizza. Oh, there it is. There it is. Got some pizza, putting more of the washi down at the bottom. So then the next day, surprise, I was packing and organizing again. So this was more like the final stuff that I needed to do. So I don't always write on a sticker like this, but I was trying it out just to see if it would be easier, because Wednesday, always a struggle. Planner girls know to write on Wednesday. That is a cute little drink sticker from Hazel Sticker, marking that I went to Shake Shack, and I got a really amazing strawberry lemonade that I've been thinking about like every day since on the way to the storage locker. And then after this was one of our friends' birthdays, and so we went down to a park by the river and we ordered pizza and we ate it there. It's been really nice to spend a lot of time outside. You know, typically we would be going to bars and restaurants, but because of coronavirus, it's, even though they're open, we're just not really comfortable going. So we've been meeting up with people in parks and, you know, sitting 6 feet apart and ordering food or bringing our own food. That's been really fun. So on Thursday, I used up my last Mandy Plans coffee sticker, which is sad. I actually haven't been drinking a lot of coffee because I felt like it was making me anxious, but this day I went and got iced coffee at a cafe near my apartment. Usually I never get coffee out, but I was just in a hurry, and I was like really productive this day, so maybe it was because of the coffee. So in the beginning of the day, like I said, I was very productive, and then I was, you know, disassembling my furniture, getting ready because I rented a U-Haul, and my boyfriend and one of our friends was going to help me just basically bring down my bed and a dresser. Because like I said, it's 5 flights of stairs. They're very, very steep. And so that was the plan. And so I'm all ready to go. They, you know, come up to where my apartment is. I go to U-Haul and they're like, we're closed. And I'm just like, what do you mean? I made a reservation weeks ago because it's the end of July. Everybody's putting their stuff in storage, moving, just because of the whole, you know, everything that's going on right now. And they're like, yeah, well, the person that manages the U-Hauls leaves at 4. And I'm like, well, what, like, I called, you know, U-Haul customer service a million times. They wouldn't answer. The person working there, it was like at a gas station pickup, was looking at me like I was crazy. And then eventually another woman came and she had the same problem and we couldn't rent trucks. So I ended up having them bring my dresser downstairs, and of course it didn't fit in our car. So then I disassembled it on the street and brought it in pieces to the storage locker. The next morning, luckily, I was able to rent a U-Haul, but I couldn't get one except for one that was 40 minutes away. And then the address was showing up wrong on the maps on the U-Haul app, so I didn't realize that it was so far away. You know, I thought it was in the Bronx, and then turned out the address was wrong and it was 40 minutes away. So I was driving a little bit erratically on the way there. I would not recommend it, but I was racing to get there. So eventually it was a success. I was able to get the U-Haul, and then luckily by, you know, I don't know, good karma, whatever it was, I was able to find parking out front my apartment. Not out front, but around the corner. So then my boyfriend and I, the two of us, were able to bring down my bed and stuff. After that, we went to an amazing, amazing Mexican restaurant, and we were honestly just like totally pooped for the rest of the day. So now we're on to the weekend. Really, really uneventful, honestly. My boyfriend and I went and read in the park, using up some more washi tape there. I usually use the washi where, like, I just need to fill up some space, which during this pandemic, I'm using a lot of washi tape, let me tell you. And I forgot to mention that the little metallic book sticker, I use those a lot, and the suitcase right next to it, those are both from Made with Southern Love. So I love those. So Saturday night we got some dinner outside after reading in the park. The next day we slept in super late because we were just like exhausted from like later in the week, like my whole moving debacle. So thank you for watching. I hope to do more of these. I'm going to link some of the sticker shops down below. And this was a learning experience, so hopefully I'll get better at filming these and I'll be able to make them a little more interesting in the future.